Michelle.
Michelle, All Things Pause. Glad to have you with us today.
Glad to be back.
Today we're going to open up a conversation about GLP-1.
Yes.
And
very hot topic.
Very hot topic. It's all over the place right now.
Right.
And specifically what women need to know when it comes to that. Because I think as it relates to menopause also, it's very different.
Yeah. For sure.
Right?
For sure. Mm-hmm.
But we think that it's important to know that it's not a weight loss drug.
Right. That's not what it was even intended for to begin
with. Diabetes.
Diabetes. Right.
And now they have the pill and they have the injections.
Yeah,
and
just came out with the pill.
I've not had experience with it, but other people I know have.
Yeah,
so we're going to touch base a little bit on that. And again, this is not medical advice by any means. We're just opening up conversation so you could make better choices for yourself, or maybe there's a question that you had that you didn't have the answer to, maybe, just in conversation that we might be able to answer that for you. So there's a lot of facts, there's a lot of myths, but what we do know is that it's not a weight loss drug, and it's really important to know that. But the reason why it seems like people think it is because it does suppress your appetite. Right?
And weight loss can be like one of the added benefits of it, but it's not like...
Right. Because I have a sister-in-law who has diabetes, but she doesn't take it. But she could. She could take it if she wanted to lose weight. And I remember when it first came out that my girlfriend Sarah, her son is type 1 diabetes, and they were having trouble getting the medication because everybody wanted it.
That's right. I do remember.
Right, everybody wanted it.
That. Yeah.
And it was terribly expensive. And now they have all forms, right? All the different websites.
Exactly, yeah.
I think I've talked about the hers.com that I get my hair vitamins from. And I just got an email that they are asking if I would like weight loss pills.
Well, I get one all the time from I think it's called MedV or MediV or something like that. Yeah.
MediHealth.
Yeah.
MediHealth. That's a big one that everyone's talking about. Mel Robbins, she's talks about a lot of people do the MediHealth. I haven't looked into that at all.
I have a friend who is doing, I can't remember which shot or whatever, but one of them from that, and she's had really, really good success from doing it through that. It's through, I think you actually meet with a doctor like online, I think is what it is.
Yeah. But the problem that I have found, and I could be wrong, but this is some of the feedback that I've gotten, is that if you go off of it, you gain your weight back.
Fear. Yep.
So while you're on it, you need to, make better food choices, right? And eat more protein, which goes with middle-aged women. We have to eat more protein. And I think that a lot of the reason I want to eat more protein is because so I don't eat the carbs.
Yeah,
protein's
and it
fills you up.
So, and keeps you full longer.
It keeps you full longer.
Right.
In fact, I tried the other day to grab just a big handful of nuts. And that helped me. But then by the time that I felt full of eating a lot of protein, I kind of felt icky. I'm so full.
Like too much. Yeah, exactly.
I had too much. But so I think that it suppresses your appetite.
Yeah, it does.
It does control your sugar, obviously. That's what it's, it's meant to do.
Controls sugar. Yeah, regulates blood sugar, and it combats, which this is one of the biggest symptoms in menopause and midlife, is that abdominal fat. That fat that's just right around your waistline and a little bit below.
What we all have.
Yeah. And that's the, I think I have it here, called visceral fat. And it actually can even wrap around organs. And that's what's dangerous about it, is that it just kind of collects right there. That you hear about fatty liver, cardiovascular disease, things like that, diabetes. That's where all that's coming from.
Right.
I
went
middle age
the other day to get some Botox on my forehead. Mostly not to erase my lines by any means, but to help with my headaches.
And
and also I have such deep lines only on my forehead. I don't do it anywhere else. I have very expressive lines, and so it just helps soften them. I still have them, but I just wanted them softened.
Right.
And I said to her, "What can I do about this? This little piece right here." Yep. And she said, "Well, you're not overweight. So that's not what that is. What the fat is here, just so everybody knows, is as we get older and we lose collagen, what's in our face
it
goes
just gets
down.
loose. Oh my
And
gosh.
it settles here.
Why
So
does it have to do
obviously, if you lose weight, this is the first place that you'll see it, and you see it first in your face.
Right.
But this is what that is. So that's why people really put stuff in their face, fillers, because you're losing that collagen. Now, I've been doing collagen in my tea every morning for years and years.
Makes sense.
Is it working?
Is it enough?
I don't know.
Yeah. Is it
enough? I don't really know. But that's what that is. Because I'm here every morning doing, the facial things and trying to get my lymphatic stuff.
Yeah. Is that why people do that thing that?
Yeah. Yeah. And that thing. And actually, I have been doing lymphatic massages in the morning for my face. And I will say, call me crazy, but it does help reduce the puffiness. And maybe next time I'll do a little
demo.
It takes me like 3 minutes. Yeah, and I do it when I wake up sometimes when I go to bed at night. But the biggest thing for me is if you just take your fingers and go around your ears and just go around in very light circles. It does reduce the sinus pressure almost instantly.
Oh, I need that. Yeah.
But I think anyway, we're getting off topic. But next episode we'll talk about lymphatic because
is so interesting.
I'm not a believer in things unless I try it and it works. And I do feel that it's not the end all be all, but I think it helps because sometimes I'm a little sketchy on everything. Right. But I do think that has helped me.
That makes total sense because I'm walking around all the time now, just pulling just a little bit. I'm like, look how much better if I just pull a tiny little bit.
Well, you know my girlfriend Catherine.
Yeah.
I'm 54. She's 56. And she doesn't look a day over 30.
Oh my gosh. She
has the best skin. I got to get her to come on, but she has the best skin.
She does.
And she doesn't look good. And she's not, what really pisses me off? Catherine, I don't know if you're listening, but she doesn't have any really gray hair. She does not have to color her hair. Do you understand that if I just told Heather, my hairdresser, I said, I have to go every 4.5 weeks now for my roots because I am a good 2 inches of gray.
Yeah, because you have dark hair too.
She's got dark hair.
I've got it, but it kind of blends
in
nicely. Yeah.
Yeah. So
she does. Yeah.
She does have dark hair.
And there's really, you can't see anything.
No, she's like, oh, I have a gray hair. I'm like, Catherine, you have like one gray hair.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway,
lucky.
Anyway, back to this. So I think they use it for diabetes because it stabilizes the sugar, right? It stabilizes the sugar. Yep. It helps to slow digestion, which, if you slow your digestion down, you feel full faster and you don't eat as much. So when I sit at the dinner table, I am telling myself, eat slower.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? I mean,
2 more times, eat slower. Yeah.
2 more times. Yes. Eat slower. Take a second in between each bite. Otherwise I'm just eating. It's just routine.
You just do it,
right?
Yeah.
But I watched my son, who's 22, on the autism spectrum, and he literally shovels food in his mouth. I'm like, Zachary, slow down.
Yeah, right.
Slow down a little bit.
It's not going anywhere.
Right. And so, but then when you shovel it, when you eat faster, you haven't given your body time to digest it as you're eating.
There is a time delay.
And you overeat.
Yeah, I don't know how long the time delay is, but yeah, you've got to give it time to relate back to your brain that you're full or something like that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so I think that the GLP not only helps you to eat less, but it also helps to take care of that problem.
Yeah.
So I think that's
true.
That's really important.
Yeah, for sure.
One of the things it also talks about is how be careful because the GLP will not negate, but it will slow down your birth control if you're on birth control. But that's not really a problem.
No,
it's not really a problem on our podcast.
We're not worried about
that. We're not really worried about that at all. Although I did go to the doctor the other day, and they said, "Well, are you done having children?" And at first, I was like, "Oh God, yes, I'm done having children. 22 and 20, I'm done."
Yeah,
and then I thought, "Oh, maybe that's a compliment."
That is a compliment. Yeah, they had to ask.
They had to ask, right? They had to ask. So,
oh goodness.
But it does also if you're still getting your period.
Yeah,
it's going to lighten your period and have all those issues. But if you're perimenopausal, you're menopausal, you don't have a period. If you're perimenopause, you don't know what your period is anyway.
Right.
So that really doesn't really matter to us.
I was just looking, another risk, I guess, or side effect that could happen is loss of muscle mass, which we deal with anyway at this age. So that's another thing to consider.
Which is why they say increase your protein.
Right. Yeah. Increase your protein and do some light weights, still kind of try to keep that muscle mass, which you can actually kind of even, I don't know, you can kind of tell. Remember when they first started doing all this Ozempic, you could see that Ozempic face and kind of see the sunken in and the, people losing their muscle mass and,
Well, because they're not, as you get older also, like I said, you're losing the collagen, so you're going to become hollow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that. That's why they say to work out. I think also if you work out while you're doing it, it helps get you in that routine.
That's true too. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because this has to be a lifestyle change, whether you stay on it or not. You have to change your habits because, what happens when you go off it.
Now you wanted to try it, but you haven't. What is your hiccup?
I was approved because my
Oh, you did get approved?
This was years ago, probably 2 years ago maybe, by my endocrinologist, because my A1C is real close to being like the pre-diabetic.
Okay.
It's not diabetic, but I guess he could get me approved through being pre-diabetic. And then I actually talked to my primary care doctor as well about it. So I could do it. One of the biggest things was cost at the time. Now this was last summer, so maybe it may be a little bit cheaper. I don't know now. Like insurance was going to pay some, but it was still going to be, I think, like $600 a month for me to do it.
Well, where I do the hers.com, it's $69 or $79 a month for the pill.
Same with the Medi-V. I know my friend
with the Medi-V too.
Yeah, she doesn't pay that much.
I mean, I would like to lose, 10 pounds. I don't know. Lately, I could wake up and be 10 pounds
all over
heavier.
The place. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or I do know what's going on, but I can't go to the bathroom. That's what's going on.
Oh, that's huge.
I'm having major issues with that. And I'm already on medication.
And that may get worse with some people have,
So, which brings me to that. There is a lot of constipation issues. Well, there's a lot of constipation issues with menopause.
Yeah, with this age anyway.
Right?
Yeah.
But I've had this problem since I can remember walking.
Wow.
It's been a problem my entire life. But now I'm on Trulance and I'm taking magnesium at night and I'm doing all these things. And I can go 7 days.
Holy cow.
But having said that, I'm so crampy and I'm so full
and so miserable.
I'm miserable. Like the other night, I'm on the internet, asking chat, what can I do?
Can I do?
And so it was, rub your stomach. I'm doing lymphatic massages on my belly, and I'm putting the heating pad. And I even looked it up. Can I take a magnesium pill and a Trulance pill? They're like, no. So
you poor thing.
Really still haven't gone.
Wow.
So I'm kind of at that point where I'm going to have to go. I think I'm just going to go get that gross stuff. Magnesia and all that kind of stuff.
Metamucil.
That doesn't work for me.
Really?
No.
Oh my God.
You see those commercials where they show that you're backed up?
Yeah.
I believe that's me. I really do. But the stuff you drink when you're going in for a colonoscopy.
Oh yeah.
Now that stuff works. So I think I might do that on Sunday.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah, see, that's not an issue that I have at all. And that's one thing that scares me about taking this, is that I'm afraid it's going to change.
Well, but if you take Metamucil every day along with it, then that should offset that.
Yeah, I don't know. I may have to run this route at some point. I don't know. Now things have changed. I've had a new diagnosis lately with my AFib, and I'm on a blood thinner now, so I don't know. I don't know if any of this would affect that, but
it doesn't.
Doesn't.
And the only reason I know that is because my mom has AFib. She's on blood thinners and all that, and she
still got
Yeah.
So I I have a new endocrinologist now, and she seems wonderful. So I may talk to her. Yes, I switched. I didn't tell you, did I?
Who did you?
Yes.
How'd you find her?
My primary care nurse practitioner. She used to work in endocrinology, and I think that's how she knew her. And whenever I had AFib, and I said that my thyroid levels were getting hyper again, I have hyperthyroid. She stat. She like sent her a message. She's like, see this lady stat. So I got in with her right away, and she seems great. So
you already saw her?
I saw her video, video chat, and then I think that was Thursday or Friday. And then I get an ultrasound done on my thyroid on Monday, just to see if anything else is going on. But
this is what I call GSD. My husband and my son know what GSD means. You know what that means?
No.
Get shit done.
Oh, yeah. We're getting shit done.
Yeah, we're getting
I got to
done.
get this taken. Yeah, that's what she said. It's so funny when I messaged the nurse practitioner, and she's like, we got to get this under control. I'm like, no kidding.
So that leads me to this comment. If you don't feel good or if you don't feel right, please trust your instincts.
Oh, trust your gut. That's why I had to go to the hospital actually because of the AFib. But
right.
I did. Yeah, my husband just kept saying, well, only you can make this decision. And that's true. Because I kind of kept looking at him like, what should I do?
I know.
Because you don't want to go if it's not an emergency, or if you're being silly or,
But no, she went and it was.
Trusted my gut.
You did. And no, I just.
Your body will tell you. Yeah.
Yes, I am doing certifications on life coaching. EmpoweredMindsLC.com. Please visit me. And doing some more certifications with ADHD and different types of mental health things. And one of the things that keeps coming back while I'm doing my certifications and while I'm learning is you have to trust yourself.
You do.
Trust your gut. And if you don't like the answers you're getting from the doctor that you're seeing, find another one.
That's why I did.
Find another one.
My old endocrinologist, as you know, Dr. Matthews, just getting a little wishy-washy. So I thought it was time for a change.
Because you know your body, and you're the only one that. But like you did, to your point, you're the only one that knows what you can do. In fact, I don't think I've even mentioned that I was in a car accident. I think I did last time.
I think
you
did briefly.
Accident, and so my body is kind of yelling at me on certain days, and so I've been going to physical therapy and 3 days a week, which is a lot. And I failed my test the other day. I'm still having pain, but it's hard to distinguish because I did have some of these pains prior to, but did it exacerbate it? Is it, so I'm doing all this physical therapy, and they sent me to phase 2 yesterday, and it's working out. Meaning, like, using I'm trying to strengthen and repair my lower back. Right. And so there's a few, like, deadlifts and a few squats. And I was like, well, I'm really going to get into shape. So, now she's like, wear your workout outfit because I'll work you out.
There you go.
All your lower back and all that kind of stuff. So there's a perk to that.
There's a good start.
But listen to your body.
Yes, it knows.
Listen to your body.
Yeah, because I've had somebody tell me before because if you don't listen, it's gonna do it for you. You know what I mean? You're gonna end up in the hospital. Or I
had to know when to stop, and but I've got this pain, and I kept saying to everybody, it's something's wrong, and there is, and so it's hard for anybody to say, what to do.
You should do
but always go with your gut.
Right.
Always go with your gut. So I think that's really important. But
it is something I may revisit once I get all this regulated and calm down. But
I think and sometimes a new doctor is healthy because you get a different opinion.
Exactly.
And it wasn't until I found my primary, who is a PA, and I found her through a walk-in clinic that I had gone to because I had a terrible UTI, and she happened to be filling in for somebody there, a friend, and she honestly is one of the only doctors or PAs that comes in, says hello, and actually read my file. Wow. And she was the one that started me and got my thyroid under control because she specialized in endocrinology, and she just happened to be there on a whim.
Wow.
And now she's my primary, and she's phenomenal. She's addressing my blood pressure, which is a problem. Yeah, she's addressing all these things, but she's gotten everything under control, and she cares.
That's what I need. Yep.
She cares. And whether she does remember me now, but in the beginning, you know how they act like they know you and they remember you? Yeah. She does, because she'll send me a message. The other day, she sent me a message through the portal and said, please check your blood pressure. I was just thinking about you. So then I checked my blood pressure and I sent it to her. She goes, I don't like that.
That was really nice, though.
Yeah,
oh
I know. She actually really, really cares.
That's really
nice. And she remembers. So even if a good doctor is, if they write notes about, whether you say, they ask you have a lot of stress in your life, yes, maybe you say, I have a son with special needs, it's very stressful. If they come in talking about, so how's your son? Whether they remember or not, they cared
They've taken
enough
the time to look.
And taken the time to look. And
so they can make that connection or
that
something.
That is so important to me.
My really OBGYN is like that. And he'll always come in and be like, oh, so, I know your daughter's getting ready to graduate. And I'm like, oh.
Well, that's stuff they probably remember.
How cool.
That's
it's
really,
just
really
great.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, my OBGYN, I see him once a year. There's no way that he remembers.
Right. That's what.
But he comes in and he's
that's
like,
with mine.
He's like, so your son is on the spectrum. He's got to be, he just had whatever he said. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like maybe even if he wrote it down, great.
Yeah, they're still just taking the time to look and connect. Yeah.
There's not a lot of that in this world. And
no,
that's really, really, really good. So, but the other thing is to help. If you are constipated, drink a lot of water.
I was just thinking that, yeah.
Drink a lot of water. And Rich, my husband, and I discovered that we should be drinking mineral water.
Oh, okay.
So we started drinking mineral water, and I will tell you, it's really good.
Really?
Like some of it's sparkling, like Pellegrino.
Right.
And some of that kind of stuff. But I don't like sparkling water, although I did put it, I felt so fancy, okay? He bought me a bottle of Pellegrino, poured it in a glass with a lime, and I felt so fancy. But we've been drinking the Fiji water.
Okay, yeah.
And so if you find a water that you like,
that's good.
Drink it because I crave it now.
Yeah.
More,
I was just going to say.
Still have my Diet
I have
Coke.
to put it in my cute cup, but I'll drink it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I put it in my cute cup and I drink it. But so drinking a lot of water will definitely help with some of that. It might make you feel bloated, which is what it does to me.
Yeah, me too. Or peeing every 5 minutes, but.
So when you drink mineral water, you don't?
No way. I need to switch.
I have found, because the mineral water has some of the sodium and things in it that your body needs to absorb. Oh my gosh. So your body's absorbing some of that water.
I need to do that then. Yeah.
That's what I read.
Because literally.
I don't know for sure. The doctor did tell me that too. I should drink mineral water.
Well, I wonder if that's the same as because they told me in the hospital, if I have any more, AFib issues or attacks or whatever, to drink some water with electrolytes. Is that?
Those are different.
Okay.
The electrolytes, because, I don't know what it does for AFib, but the electrolytes are good if you're vomiting or you're sick or you sweat, you're out there sweating so much.
There must be something to do with
it's got what it needs to replenish that, which is sodium. But the mineral water, I'll have to look at the ingredients. Yeah. But I tell you what, the Fiji mineral water is very good.
Okay.
Very, very good. And you don't pee as much.
Yeah, that drives me crazy.
Anyway, but I know that people have talked about you should also, if you're on the GLP-1, eat breakfast in the morning and eat protein specifically, which they say you're supposed to eat protein. But I'll tell you what, if I eat breakfast, which I did eat a bagel an hour ago, I'm hungry all day.
I know.
I'm hungry all day. So, and I'm trying to give up sugar.
I've been working really hard on that, yeah.
So there was this recipe, but I have a sweet tooth. There's this recipe that I saw come across TikTok, of course, where you take cottage cheese, you mix it with some unsweetened cocoa, a little bit of vanilla, a couple other little things.
Right.
Awful.
Oh.
I tried it the other night.
Do you like cottage cheese?
Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't the cottage cheese. So my brother was in town visiting, and we're like, oh, let's try it. So you take everything, you put it in a blender.
Okay. Oh.
And it's supposed to be chocolate mousse.
Oh.
We even added sugar, honey.
I just don't know if I'd like cottage cheese blended up. Yeah.
It was the consistency of chocolate mousse. So if you like bitter, but it had the consistency that we were looking for.
But not
at one
the
point
sweet
I took a bite and I'm like, I can't even swallow it. It was so terrible. But then I did chocolate cake mug cup.
I did that.
Mug cake.
I used to do that when I did Beachbody years and years ago. We used to make those, and I used to use the protein powder that we had.
Oh.
The chocolate protein powder, and make a mug cake.
It was actually really, really good. It's, I want to say it's like 2 tablespoons of butter.
Right.
like a quarter cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar. It was very small, and if
little.
your coffee cup is this big, it was
it does,
this,
yeah, it sure
right?
does.
It really wasn't very much,
right?
And then of course I had to put a scoop of ice cream on it. I will say that it was delicious.
Yeah,
and it was good.
Those were good. I used to make those,
and I couldn't finish the whole thing.
Okay, well there you go.
So my husband finished his and mine.
Of course.
But so I'm looking for little things like that where they're controlled. Yeah. You know, but I'm really trying.
That's good though.
To give that up, and then to grab a handful of nuts versus my salty snack that I want at 2 o'clock.
Yeah. I'm the same way about 3-4 o'clock.
And instead of drinking another Diet Coke, well, I don't finish my Diet Cokes.
I don't either.
It drives my family absolutely bad.
I don't either.
I get it. It's a waste of money. But I'll drink like half of it. Like this one I could take or leave right now.
Yeah.
But I've been drinking the Crystal Light iced tea.
Oh, okay.
At night instead of a Diet Coke. Much better.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to make little adjustments.
Yeah, little changes.
I got on the scale at the doctor's office, and I just usually look away.
I do too.
I like it when it's in kilograms or whatever it is, so I don't know.
I do too.
But I happened to catch a glimpse, and I was mortified.
Oh, come on.
But then I realized I hadn't pooped in a week. Which
I'm sure has a lot to do with it.
So, but then I came home and got on my scale, and it wasn't as bad at all. In fact, it hadn't gone up at all, but I was still, okay, I got to make a change, you know, so.
I know, I hear you.
But no matter what we do, if you're menopausal, it just is what it is.
It's so hard.
A funny story, yesterday, I woke up and I was, nothing made me happy.
No, that was me yesterday too. Yeah.
Well, you have a reason.
Yeah, I know.
I have no reason. I was irritable. Yeah. Everybody pissed me off.
Oh, yeah.
I finally told my husband, I said, I just want to let you know that today's one of those days where everybody's pissed me off.
Look out.
I'm annoyed at everybody, and I just want to crawl under a rock. But just know I love you, and I haven't done anything. You haven't done anything wrong.
At least you gave him a little disclaimer.
And he gave me a hug.
Aww.
And I said, so just bear with me. Tomorrow will be a different day. And so today's a different day.
There you go. And he lived through it, didn't he?
He lived through it. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
But so I know we're kind of all over the place, but just let your spouse know, or your significant other, or your partner, or whomever, that, and it's okay.
It's not you. Yeah.
I think it's important, at least for my husband, I have to say it's not you.
It's not you.
Otherwise, he takes it all personally.
True. Yeah.
So it's not, it's definitely not you. Yeah. I'm having a moment, I'm having a day, and I can't explain it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
At least I didn't cry. I didn't cry. I mean, I had my lashes done yesterday. It was a great day, but I just had no idea. I just woke up and I just looked outside and I was like, I've had enough.
Yeah, I hear you.
But I feel differently today.
Me too.
So
yep, today's better, and it's still gloomy though. I wish
it's gloomy out here in Orlando.
But the temperature's going up, so it's.
I wanted to stay down.
I'm ready for summer.
We're in my office and downstairs instead of the studio because my studio is still 65 degrees and I'm not turning the heat on.
My hands are cold now, but
your hands are cold.
Yeah, but I like the cooler weather, but I'm ready now for summer until about August, and then I'll be mad again, and I'll be complaining.
I like the 65 degree during the day and the 50s at night.
It's okay. It's okay.
You're from West Virginia. You should like the cold weather.
No, that's why, because I spent 27 years there. No, never again.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Anyway.
And next week, I do want to talk a little bit about the lymphatic massage.
That's a great thing.
Lymphatic
you can even
drainage.
do some demo.
I will do some demo next week and show you a couple of the tools that I have 2 different tools. So we'll do that next week. And thanks for joining us.
All right. Have a great week.
Have a great week.
See you next time.
Bye.